How much money have retired women have lost by taking Social Security early? So what we're going to do is going to look at the 2023 Supplement Social Security Report. And this will be right here. It's going to be, can you all see that? 5.A, table 5.A7. And you can see right there. Women, number of beneficiaries and average monthly benefit by type of benefit, basis of entitlement, and race. December 2022. So this will be for 2022. All right, so what's interesting is we're going to break this down here, and we're going to break it down into different things. We're going to break, well, actually, they got it broken down by races, white, black, other, and unknown, but I'm just going to look at all races because we're not racist here at Heritage Wealth Planning. You know, you might be if you vote for Joe Biden, because if you don't vote Biden, you ain't black, but I'm not racist, so just FYI. So we got 34 million women on Social Security, either via as a worker or as a spouse or a widow. Now, the drawback here, the widows, they don't show if the widow took it before, like, reduced. So the other two, they show it has been reduced. So for workers, I'll show you here in just a second, they got full benefit versus reduced benefit. For spousal benefit, they got full benefit versus reduced benefit. And they do the same for disabled as well, but they don't do that for widows. And I wish they would have done that. They actually show widows in a different place, but they don't break it down between the widows who took it reduced and the widows who took it for full benefit. And it's just, it breaks it down for how many people took it reduced, but there's no comparison to people who took it for full. And that's too bad. I wish they would have done that. But anyway, it's all right. We still got a lot to go on. So what we're going to show you here is we got, in 2022, these are just women, all right? The fairer sex. The fairer sex. Did I say that? Does that mean a misogynist for saying that? Dude, women are fairer than men. It's just a fact. If you can't see, there's something wrong with you. Trust me. No one wants to be, kissing a dude. Ugh. You don't want to be kissing these pearly yellows, do you? Hopefully I also got stuff in my teeth. No. Why do you think I had to tell Charlotte I got millions of dollars in my retirement portfolio? Wait till I turn 62. She'd be like, where's the millions of bucks? I'm like, I don't have it, woman. I don't have it. Hee hee hee. Anyway, so retired women, these are women taken on their own benefit, on their own record. Charlotte retires. She has her own benefit. She's not taking off mine, and she's not taking a survivor benefit. So right here, it's just retired. Spousal's here. So Charlotte is retired. There's 8.2 million women who took their benefit at their full retirement age in 2020. Not in 2022, but total. 8.2 million women took their benefit at their full retirement age or later. It doesn't break it down to delayed earnings credits. 8.2 million women took their own benefit at their FRA or later. Their average benefit was $19.54 a month. All right. There's 16.58 million women who took it before their full retirement age, a reduced benefit. It doesn't say it's 62, 63, 64, whatnot. It just says reduced. You got to presume they probably took it around 62, 63. Their monthly benefit was $14.80 a month. About a $500 a month difference right there. All right, so what happens here is we take our trusty calculator, we say $14.80, if I can get it. Well, that's $18,000, roughly $18,000 a year, 18,000 times 5. Oops, 18 times 5, what's that, $90,000. All right, so these women who took it early are going to get a $90,000 leg up on these women who took it later. All right, so they're going to get $90,000 more on the front end before these women who took it later. Generally speaking, you're going to have to survive until you're about 78 to make money for delaying it. So every single one of these people has a story, by the way. Not 16.58 million people aren't wrong, women, for taking it earlier. They're just not. We just don't know the story. But we know for a fact they'll have a head start, $90,000. Now, what does that make us? We got to make, to get back that $90,000, it's going to take, we can probably figure this out. Hold on just a second, just off the top of my head. If my numbers are right, it's going to take 15 years or so, all right, because they have a $90,000 head start, but these guys get $500 a month more, which is $6,000 a year. So 6,000 divided by 90 is going to take them 15 years. So if they're 67 here, it's going to be when they're 82 for them to break even. It's tough to make this argument to say no one should take Social Security early or everybody should take Social Security early. There's no right answer here. Every single one of these people have their own story to tell. So I hate when people say, take it always late. I don't say that. And I hate when people say, take it always early. I don't say that either. There are certain, I would prefer frankly, what I tell them to do is don't take Social Security until your full retirement age or later, and instead pull down your retirement accounts, 100%. But you can't leave Social Security. It drives me up the wall. But anyway, and I mean, that's a valid argument for sure. You can't leave Social Security. That is a valid argument. The question is, what do we expect to get as a rate of return going forward? If you expect to be over 8%, yes, by all means, take Social Security early. I don't know why you'd make those expectations, but that's fine. I don't expect that. I expect about 5 to 6% stocks, 4 to 5% bonds. So take Social Security later and ride down your portfolio first. That's the way I look at it. I mean, it's just fact. Here are spousal benefits. All right, so Charlotte basically doesn't get any benefit on her own. She gets a half of my benefit instead. Does that make sense? Charlotte's my wife, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Yes, I do have a wife. So in this case, 584,000 women took their spousal benefits at their full retirement age. 1.26 million women took their spousal benefits at their before their full retirement age. And again, that's about $400 a month or so difference there. So, I mean, again, it really depends on life expectancy. It is life expectancy. If you have a good reason to think you're going to live beyond 80, you should probably take it later at your full retirement age. Remember, spousal benefit, there is no benefit to wait beyond your FRA. There isn't any on a spousal benefit. All right, so we don't want to wait till we're 70. We don't get any increases in waiting until we're 70 on our spousal. So there's absolutely no reason to wait beyond your FRA and spousal benefits. You just don't do that. I don't even know if they'll let you do that. But we know for a fact you can wait till you're 70 over here. But if you think you're going to live beyond 80 years old or longer, I would say take it there. If you have a pretty good idea that you're going to die before you're 80, take it here. All right, the same thing here. Now, again, there's a million exceptions to every rule for sure. All right, but you can see a lot of people took it early. Now, the ironic thing here, none of these people, I say none, the vast majority of these people are still content in retirement. The vast majority, even if they took it later or they took it early. Why are they content in retirement, just like the video I did earlier today? Because most of them have their mortgages paid off. Just a fact. If you're still renting, that sucks, dude. Don't rent. But there's someone's going to, I get it, a quarter of the population, 100%. And if you look at the people who are not content in retirement, it's a quarter of the population. Shocking. Is that a 1-for-1? The people who are not content are the people who are renting? No, but I guarantee there's a lot of overlap there. 100% guarantee. The people who are renting are not as content as people who own their homes outright. I can guarantee you that. Again, is it a 1-for-1 overlap? Of course not. And then finally, too, the thing that always cracks me up, what about health care, Josh? What about long-term care? Well, doggone, you better not have taken Social Security early then if you think you need long-term care. Because if the reason you need long-term care is because you live too long. That's what happens. You live too long. And we need more of the money we got for long-term care, right? So if you think long-term care is an issue, you definitely don't take Social Security early. Anyway, so you can see, that's about $5,000 a year right here. Difference once this person's FRA, $6,000 a year once this person's FRA. So it's going to take about 15 years for this guy to break even to that because of the head start this person has. And it'll probably take about 12 years for this person to break even to that person because of the head start they have. Yeah, then I wish we could have talked about widows benefits, but we didn't. All right. Anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. Just more data from Social Security. You might not like it. I do, and I find it fun to talk about. If you got questions, comments, thoughts, put them down below. Love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, sign up for my email newsletter. It's the first link in the doobly-doo, and we'll see you guys later. God bless.